Alrighty, here's what's going on with me right now. I went out there to work on my car, but man, them mosquitoes they're just too bad out there, so I guess I'll leave that for another day. So I figured I'd do something I've been thinking about doing for a while. I got this bull here that I made. I don't know when I made this, probably about 3 or 4 months ago, or 6 months ago, or I don't know when I made it. But what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna take this thing, I'm gonna bronze it, and then I'm gonna patina it and give it that green color, and I think it'll just look better. I kind of figured this might be a way to make it where it have that old, and just old barn look to it. I guess people ain't really interested in that kind of finish, so I'm gonna go ahead and complete it on out. Put a little bronze on it, just bronze up the way it's made. I ain't doing nothing about it. I like the way it's made, the way it looks, and I'm just gonna bronze everything a little bit, and then put some tin on it, give it that green coppery color, and maybe that'll make it better. Okay, and I'll go over again what I used to patina this stuff with. I use this copper nitrate. That's the chemical that I put on it, and there's others. You can go to this Scup Novor. I think I got that right. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's where you get this at with their main facilities over there in California, but you can get it. I get it from, you can get it from different places. But that's who makes it, Scup Novor. I guess that says MOUR. I don't know what it is, but maybe you can see that. And it's copper nitrate. That's what I use. But there's other things you can use. This is a hot patina, they call it, because you got to use heat. But well, they make cold patinas too. You can just go look on there, and they got a lot of videos and everything on how to apply these things. So I'm using that. And I showed this before, but I will again. You just go up to Home Depot and get one of these torch looking things, propane torch looking things. And you can also at Home Depot, you get these brushes here. These things are cheap. I call them bristle, but I don't really know. But the number on them is 1500. If you can see that. There you go, 1500. And you can buy these. I buy them by the bunches. But that's the best thing I have found. If you spray this stuff, you're just wasting it. I mean, you really are. You're just wasting it. The best way to put this stuff on your work is to use that brush right there. And that spraying stuff, nah, you're just wasting that chemical. You don't have no way to control it. It's just, I don't see how people do it. I can't use it that way. This is what I use, and what I bet a lot of other folks use too. Alright, and of course you paint this thing first with that mantle paint. I don't have a can to show you right now, but it's mantle clear paint. I also get it come, the aerosol spray thing, and also get that at Home Depot. So you get everything to do it with except the chemical itself, and so that's that. And also when you weld with this stuff, like I've said before, you weld from your neck. You have to have a DC welder to start with. And you can get these things all over. Really, you can get them at Harbor Freight. You know, it's small for what I'm doing here. DC welder, and you weld you put your rod, which is if I can get it over here, which is that right there. That's a gouging rod. You can get them at the same welding store that you get the silicon bronze welding rods. Here's a short piece, but these things come in 3-foot lengths, and you save all these extras here because you can weld these together and make longer rods out of them. That's why I got so many laying around. Eventually, when I run out of rods, when I can't afford to buy any, I just take these little pieces that I've saved, and I make my own rods that way. But this right here connects up to your negative side of your welder, and the positive you put it to your welding table. They call that straight polarity, by the way. Okay, so I'm gonna take this thing outside and put a little of that paint on it, let it dry for a few minutes, and then I'll well, no, actually what I gotta do first is bronze it. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I gotta bronze it first. So I'm gonna have to cut this thing off, and it says standby, but it actually makes separate videos, so I don't know about that. But that's what I'm going to be using to weld it with, the silicon bronze that I get from the welding shop, and the gouging rods. And I'm just going to weld over this thing just like I did with the bird I made, and then take it out there and paint it, put the clear mantle paint on it, and bring it back in here and patina it. So I'll go ahead and cut this thing off right now, and I'll come back in just a few minutes, and I'll show you how I do the bronzing. Alright, so see you later. For a little while I'll make another video, I guess. I'd rather it all be the same video, but I don't know about this camera. This ain't no movie camera, by the way. This is one of these Fuji camera things that my son gave to me, I guess. But I don't know nothing about these things. Gee whiz, I mean, I might as well be in a rocket ship going out to space. I don't know. Alright, I'll be back in a little while after I do that, do the painting, and when I start bronzing. I bet you're waiting on pins and needles for that, ain't you?